How to deal with nofap urges. I don't care if you have been on your nofap journey for less than 24 hours or have reached 100 days of semen retention. Urges are something we have to deal with and get control of if we are going to be successful with nofap. I'm about to share with you one of the most powerful tools that got me through the worst days during my recovery from PMO. I believe this will be hugely beneficial to any of you gentlemen who are either just starting out or have been in recovery for an extended time and have probably relapsed at least once or twice. Take my advice from this video and use it the next time that urge hit you like a ton of bricks. The most basic thing that most men struggle with is what to do when that urge is too strong to ignore. Let's say you did what every other YouTuber advises. You went for a run. You did 1,000 push-ups. You hiked Mount Everest. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we get it. You tried to physically exhaust yourself to the point of practically passing out. But what do you do when that no longer works? Here's what I want you to do the next time you're filled with an urge or craving for PMO. Don't worry, it's actually really simple. Ready? All you have to do is just sit back, close your eyes and imagine an orgasm. Yep, that's it. All you have to do is relax your mind and body and feel exactly what it would feel like if you ejaculated. I know this might seem weird, but all I'm asking is that you try it out for yourself and trust the process. I get it. This probably seems counterintuitive to you. How could thinking about orgasm when you're clearly trying not to think about orgasm, and especially trying everything you can to avoid orgasm? That's the magic behind imagination and feeling your way through the desires and urges. When you put yourself in the mindset of that release, you imagine what that release would feel like, in the most detail possible. Your body and your mind actually mimics the response. The secret and reason why this works is that your mind cannot tell the difference between something that happened physically and something that you imagined. When you're filled with an urge, it's just mental tension. It's the feeling that you want something but you're holding yourself back. So there is a war happening in your mind over these urges, and it is pulling in one direction and pushing in another way. Now when you imagine what it feels like to have an orgasm in your mind's eye, it actually breaks down the resistance. From this, your mind is able to release free-flowing energy, all because you imagine that release. Since you did not actually spill your seed, no actual relapse occurred, but your mind believes that you experienced orgasm, and that is enough for your brain to determine it is satisfied. This shifts your mindset and relieves your urges since your brain perceived this was a real event. It will even flood your entire body with the reward chemical dopamine. You will even get that feel-good rush and the after effect of orgasm without actually having the orgasm. And since you didn't actually relapse this time, no guilt, and no shame. Now just to be perfectly clear. When you imagine your orgasm, I'm not telling you to fantasize or think about sexual acts. All you need to do is use your imagination to feel the physical sensation of that release. It's not about the physical sensation of sex or masturbation, just the release. This is a guaranteed way of feeling the craving that you want to feel. You are the single reason that you've come to crave orgasm and porn when you're stressed. It's because you've lost the ability to allow yourself just mental relaxation and mental release. Instead, you've linked it to an external action, like PMO. So the next time you're fired up with an urge and you just imagine orgasm. Imagine the release it gives to you, and it doesn't need to be any harder than that. Go ahead and give yourself the release that you are looking for and give it to yourself unconditionally. This way you can forego all the guilt and shame linked to some unhealthy behavior. Think of this process as a permission slip to let yourself be free-flowing and at ease. Don't just take my word for it. The next time a nasty urge comes up, go give this technique a try. As always, stay strong, and let me know in the comments if this works for you. If you are interested in learning about the nofap urges, check out the links in the description.